4 times a week for health reasons. We measure blood pressure. Being on the heavy side of things, 110 kilos, plus utilizing some performance enhancements. You want to make sure you take your health seriously. Too many blokes fuck around, don't do these checks, and then when they turn 30 or 40, they have heart issues. So take your health serious. Pretty damn good. Meal number 1, about to go down. 450 grams of Greek yogurt, 100 grams of frozen pineapple, 100 grams of frozen raspberry, and of course the Papa Macros blueberry pancakes with some honey and cinnamon. Let's get the macros, let's get the calories. What are we dealing with here? 64 grams of protein, 160 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fat. Not bad to start your morning. The Papa Macros pancakes have been a staple since I started eating their meals. Easiest way to get 50 grams of protein in, no fat, 22 grams of protein, I think, 50 grams of carbs. See you at meal 2. All right, preparing meal number 2 post-workout, a smoothie, very unconventional. All right, what do we got in here? Frozen banana, frozen dragon fruit, frozen pineapple, spinach, tropical juice, 2 raw eggs, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, a scoop of protein powder as well. So not your normal kind of smoothie, but gets the job done. I will put the macros up on screen. Technically meal number 2.5, if you want to call it that. The macros in it make it a meal. So intra-workout shake, starting off with some light salt. If you don't know, light salt has less sodium, more potassium, so a really good way to get your potassium in. Then we've got 30 grams of carbs from dextrose, so just pure sugar. Then we've got 20 grams of protein from EAAs. My favorite at the moment, Faction Labs. Always my go-to for EAAs, BCAAs. The flavors are good. They don't actually taste like shit. A lot of other brands taste like aminos, which don't really have the best taste sometimes. So, what flavor? Pineapple passion fruit. And then last but not least, 10 grams of liquid glycerol. I like to use the swole sauce unflavored because I feel like there is already enough flavor in that. Then, the secret sauce. Coconut water, more potassium, more electrolytes, good hydration, intra-workout. Let's go. Meal number 2 post-workout is that smoothie that I made earlier this morning. I like to have a smoothie so I can have it on the go straight after my gym session, whether I go somewhere else, do something else first, or I go straight home. At least I can get my nutrients in straight away, because what happens is when you train hard, your body uses up the energy, the glycogen reserves in your muscles, so the sooner you can replenish them, the better. So a big focus for me this year has been trying to make sure I have a post-workout meal as soon as possible. Last year, even the years before, I was pretty bad with it. Sometimes I wouldn't have one until 2 p.m. Going back for meal number 3, which is another Papa Macros meal. I just find they're super convenient, super easy. Macros are bang on. Just allows me to not have to meal prep a whole bunch of stuff. But I like to add in 50 grams of sauerkraut into the meal to complete it. So this is how we're looking. There is a lot of benefits to eating fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi. Kimchi is something that I put in my 4th meal, which you guys will see soon. We did sort of touch on post-workout nutrition before, but I didn't really go into depth with it. I bet there'll be a bunch of people asking, you know, how many carbs, how much protein, how much fat should I be eating after my workout? And if you have a look online or ask certain people, you know, you get an answer. 35 to 40 grams of protein, 70 to 80 grams of carbs, and less than 10 grams of fat. Now, while that is all well and good, I think it doesn't matter how much you eat as long as you eat enough to replenish those stores. So just make sure that you are eating a big enough meal post-workout, and however it fits into your macros throughout the day. So if you're someone busy, you know, you can't have 6 meals, then 3 bigger meals is still going to do you just fine, and you'll still make awesome progress. The big key factor with a post-workout meal though is enough carbs, enough protein, and having the fats low enough so that the absorption is still quite rapid. Meal number 4 going down. A treat. What is this one? Chicken breast and some form of noodle. And like I said earlier in the video, I like to add some kimchi to this. Actually, I don't, but my coach said, hey man, I want you to eat some more fermented vegetables. It's good for your gut health, good for your fucking bodybuilding. So here I am, eating some kimchi. I don't mind it, it's alright. After this, we'll go for a little walk, get some steps in, digest this meal, make room for dinner. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Come on! Not cut out for this YouTube stuff. Halfway through eating meal number 5. Almost forgot to talk about it. So meal number 5 for dinner, we've got some chicken, beetroot, sweet potato, and a little bit of mustard for some yumminess. Sitting across from the gorgeous Danielle. Let's have a look.
But you're gonna say
my wife! Slow pan. For the late night, not late night, it's 6 p.m. snack to end the day, we've got some kiwis. Apparently there's some studies that show that kiwis help your body produce melatonin, so it is good to have them towards the end of the day. So 2 yellow kiwis, skin off. If you are someone that eats a kiwi with the skin on, fight me in the comments. Just spent the last half an hour in the infrared sauna, so to finish off the full day of eating. Looks fucked, but it is a auto tracking collagen hot chocolate, 1 scoop, and 20 grams of cacao, because full of nutrients, good for you. So we're gonna have that with a bunch of water, and then that'll be us for the day. That is it. Full day of eating. Let's get some macros up. 4,000 calories, 350 grams of protein, 500 grams of carbs, and 55 grams of fats. So, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like this, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment on the video if you eat your kiwis with the skin on. Let's fight. See you in the next one.